a second to see if anybody joins us. Go to my YouTube channel up here. Since the Blevins Media Center is now going mobile. Johnny, what's up, buddy? How are you? Good to see you. Michael Needleman, hello, my friend. How are you? Trying to go back and see if I'm live on the TV, on the YouTube. So far, I see two things via the Facebook. What's up, Gene? What's happening, my friend? I don't know if this is me with this. Not I'm checking my thing. Hey, how's everybody doing today? Just working away, doing some covers. My last cover I have to do before San Diego, which is nice because we have a lot of prints to do. And my last cover that I had to do in the weeks before San Diego. I will have to do another cover before we leave for San Diego, but at least that gives us some time. So I'm working on that. Jonathan Thornhill, how are you, brother? Grace, thank you so much, everyone. I just want to make a special thank you to Grace Lee out there in where do you live, Grace? I don't even remember where you live. But Grace put together the best green room I had ever experienced in my life at this past weekend's Eternal Con. And Grace, we owe it all to you. Thank you so much. You are just wonderful, and I love you. Everyone loves you. You really treated us like kings and queens, and we're also happy. My kids loved it, even though I don't know if they're allowed in the... Oh, yeah, they're allowed in the green room. I'm not going to do a green room if they can't go. So, but anyway, thank you so much for that, Grace. You really did an amazing job. You are incredible. You are just incredible. Just spent a nice... Oh, Whitestone, okay. So, just spent a great afternoon doing this cover and watching the New York Yankees come back to beat the Toronto Maple Leafs at the stadium. And it was a long game, but a fantastic game. And now they're off to Boston to play the hated Red Sox. So, Brian, good to see you. Desk shot? Oh, do you want to see? I don't know if I can show a desk shot of it. It's confidential, this cover. I'm sorry. You will see it soon enough. It's really a fun cover. It's my third cover working for this particular company. And I'm really loving it. I can't wait to show it. But, of course, I can't share it. I'll finish it today. It goes off to the colorist tomorrow. Brian Miller has our She Coquette edition. Our Boudoir edition. Let me show you that if I can. But this cover just came out so nice. I really think that this just might be the most beautiful she drawing I've ever done. The one that will be our exclusive for San Diego Comic-Con. And even Debbie said that. So, people have already asked, is it for sale? And I don't think I want to sell it, to be honest with you. So there she is. I can't... There's some, naughtiness about it. But I think it just came out so nice. She's it's going to be so grand. It's so fantastic. And especially with Brian Miller. Had Brian come in, Brian and Chrissy Miller from Hi-Fi Design who've created a lot of our early She stuff. So it just seems apropos to get him to do it. And they really are amongst the best. I've been so fortunate to work with some great colorists. I have the great Wes Hartman. He's going on vacation soon, but he's going to try to eke out a couple of prints for me. He's working on a cover. Actually, Wes will color this particular cover that I'm doing for this mainstream company. And channeling my inner Norman Rockwell for it. So it's pretty cool. Thank you, Zaid. Good to see you, brother. Caesar, good to see you. Zombie Sama update. Okay, Terry. The trade paperbacks are going smoothly. I guess they're printed already. All 5 covers of that book. Deborah just gave approval for the hardcover today. And that'll take a week to print too. But I got a little buggy here. The windows are open. It's beautiful out. We had the AC on. I don't want the AC on. I want the breeze coming in. We have a nice south breeze. The ocean, the bay is right there by me. Yeah. So Zombie Sama. Let's see. The cards are being printed right now. We got in our stickers. We got in our magnets. Let's see, what else did we get in? The sketchbooks are going to print next week. They won't take long to print at all. Yes, so that book, Zombie Sama, our goal is to have Zombie Sama out by the end of this month, which it will. That is our goal, and that is what's going to happen. We're going to get that book out. We've got about 1,500 or 16 or 1,700 backers. Thank you all. So it's going to take a while, but I'm hoping maybe I can call my pals Rock and Damo to come in, and they could spend a weekend with us, and we could pack everything all up. That leads me to something. For She, I don't think for the She Return of the Warrior, which we're launching in August, I'm not convinced to do stickers and magnets and, bookmarks and all those sort of tchotchkes. I'd like to do or t-shirts. I'd like to do I'd like to do a coin, a challenge coin, a Tucci Trooper She 25th Anniversary Challenge coin. But I'd like to put all that money back into the book. So if we have stretch goals, and if we hit $50, $60, $70,000 on it, I'd like to throw that back into the book. I'd like to add some sort of embossing to the cover. I'd like to see if I can add more story and art pages to the book. And if I can do that, and everyone could, I could always use more pages, more comic pages, to tell a story. If I can do that, then we only have one thing to ship, and we have to worry about all these things. Like I said, like with the T-shirts, getting approvals for the T-shirt companies and stuff, and and unless they're huge orders, I guess they take their time with this stuff, and it gets as you can tell, it gets aggravating because I can't launch She until Zombie Sama ships, but it's going out. The trade paperback, like I said, is all done. The sketchbook, the She Ash Can will go out in a few weeks to the printer. The sketch edition of Zombie Sama will go to the printer next week. Hopefully Monday, it'll go to the printer, and we'll just move on from there. It's a learning experience, but we can get this book out 3 months from the end of the campaign. That's sort of like with what Diamond does. When we do our books with Diamond, it takes 4 months from when you first send in your submission to having it printed in previews, having it in the store for a month, and then they give you a month or two once you get your orders in to print the book. So we're on a good line. The goal is to launch She in August, get She out by October, and then in November we'll launch our 25th anniversary Indiegogo, which will be for our omnibus edition, our 500-page omnibus edition, and our 25th anniversary. Maybe I'd like to do an artist edition of The Way of the Warrior, but we'll see. Someone asked, and I see these things popping up. Someone asked about the She Boudoir edition, our San Diego Comic-Con Under the Table, because you can only get that at San Diego if you come up to us and ask for it under the table. However, we will be launching, we will be announcing and doing a live sale with a limited amount. Let me fix that. That's a little crooked. A live sale with a limited amount of books offered to our fans, to you guys who cannot make it to San Diego. I guess, let's see, San Diego starts Tuesday. We leave Tuesday. Well, San Diego starts Wednesday, but we leave Tuesday morning. And I know I'm going to be crazy Monday. I know I'll be crazy the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before. So maybe the Thursday before San Diego, and I'll let everyone know. We'll launch it live, and you can go directly to our website, and you can order the books. It's going to be a limited amount. Once it's sold, it's gone. It's gone. So that's that. But we'll let each and every one of you know when we're going to do that. And I'm just so excited. Hopefully the boudoir cover will be done on Monday from Brian. They said they can get it done by Monday. Usually with Brian Miller and again Wes Hartman, Ula Moss, a lot of the colors we use. I really don't have to do much much changes because they're just brilliant. You have to see the cover that Wes Hartman did for the Vampirella She 25th anniversary book. Just gorgeous. So, yeah, so that's that. So things are good. CustomInk.com for shirts and clothes. Bruce, could you send that to Debbie? I'd love to do that, to start getting some t-shirts done. And, but we'll see. Hector, what's up, SA? Nello Caltabiano, how are you? Yes, Caesar, it is a very exciting time. We've already got our prints are for San Diego. We'll probably have 10 new prints for San Diego Comic-Con. I'm really excited about the Godzilla one. Wes has that now. I just love Godzilla. If anybody remembers, I did a Godzilla 1985 commission for someone last year at the Boston Comic Con, and I took it home because I just love Godzilla, and I never got a chance to draw it. I don't know if I'll have a chance to draw it again. And I saw him this weekend, and I'm like, hey, can I make a print of that? And he's like, yeah, I'd love that. So we're making a Godzilla print, a Gojira print. So just read. Oh, Zayd just read and reviewed issue 3 on my channel. Okay, question: why did the colorist change after the first 2 issues? Okay, Zayd. For those of you who know, for issues 1 and 2 of She the Way of the Warrior, my friend Barry Orkin, my childhood friend, who's an incredible graphic designer and artist himself, far better than me, basically colored the book by hand. And it takes a long time for that. And but the whole community was and Barry was busy. It was hard for him to do it. We were going to have to find another colorist, hand colorist to do it. But the way things were going back then is computer technology, computer coloring, especially due to the image guys, was really rocketing, really taking off. So I said, for expediency's sake, let's get this book out to the fans quicker, and we went with the computer coloring. We did it. Issue 3 is computer colored, and it's even computer lettered. We changed that. We went back for issue 4 with the word balloon boxes drawn out, and then the lettering was computered. And then issue 5, we just went back to the way I did it the first time, was actually have the lettering printed out on an acetate sheet on the actual page. I can show you how that looks. Let me see. I found one the other day, and I just love that style, that look. I love the old style. I love the old school. There's a page. I know I just saw She the Way of the Warrior early page. Let's see there. But it was all for expediency's sake. It was all for what's happening, what was happening in the industry, how things were moving, how things were progressing, the people that I had met. And that was it. That was it. We were living we were creating the future while we were doing it. Now I'm looking for the page. I got so much art right here. Where is that page? Come on. Come on. Look at this. This is Amanda Connor's beautiful Tomoe cover. From Tomoe number 3, I think this is. Look at that. And she gave that to me, Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. Amanda illustrated the book. And Amanda actually inspired me to do using my Barrel Prismacolors, because that's what this is. She inked it all on the outside, but on the inside is this beautiful. Look at this light touch of a colored pencil, and it's one of these black pencils. So she inspired me. I'm like, oh, I want to do that. And she's like, it's really easy, and she showed me what to do. And here's one of my Barrel Prismacolors, and we're going to use that on this cover. I can't show you what it is. If I could show a hint of it. No, not really. I can't. It's confidential. But if I could show that page, again, I got a lot of pages here, a lot of art. Is this it? No, what is that? Nope. Let's see. Is this it? No, that's another. That's something coming out from DC later on this year, Christmas time. I don't want to blow that. Let anyone know what that one is. Where's the bloody page? Where is that page? Oh, well. I got him somewhere. Do I have a... There it is. I can see by the tape. Okay, so here. This is the death of my friend Barry Orkin. So here is issue number 6. This was the introduction of the Nara 6 with Tomoe and the characters. And here is, there's Vinny Zarullo right there. Vinny got in the book, my pal Vinny. I kill all my friends in the books. And of course Barry, my pal Barry. There he is, as an arrow gets fired towards his head. But if you look at this, the word balloons, see, are done on acetate. And we printed them out, and then we use a circle template or oval template, and we literally cut out every word balloon and pasted it on. And I love this process. It takes a real long time, but there's just something so personal about it. I just love touching it, you know, the paper. Thank you for your beautiful. Oh, it was my honor, Grace. Thank you for everything at the show. You really are the best. You are a Karate Kid song. You are the best around. So, where do you get your Prismacolors? Who asked that? My Prismacolors, you can get them at any art store. I actually am giving them by Prismacolor. I guess you could say I'm sponsored by them or whatever. I guess that is that they send me hundreds and hundreds of them. I have Prismacolor markers. I have Prismacolor, Beryl, the colored pencils, the watercolor pencils. I use, they come in boxes like this, and they literally send me hundreds of boxes like this of them. And I completely endorse them. That's what's kind of cool about being in the industry for so long. People send you stuff, and you use it. Actually, I got to take it out, see? Oh. And there they go. So anyway, tonight on my YouTube channel, crowdfundingcomics.com, with my partner, Niall Scala, we will be, we have on the one, the only, legendary Carl Kessel. So I'm really excited to have Carl Kessel on. He is in his Kickstarter, which is ending. Let me do a Google on that and see that. So yeah. Is this the new one? Let's see if this is the new one. This might be the older one. Yeah, this is the older one. Come on. Come on, Carl. Give us a second. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second to grab it. Okay, by Carl Kessel. For created. Here we go. He's back 63. Impossible Jones. That's it. Grin and Gritty. So here we go. Excellent. So I'm grabbing the link. There might be a link because it's going for my thing, but you guys could see Carl has an amazing Kickstarter right now. He's got $32,000 going. Let me go to the. Should end here. That should be it. Okay, right now he's got 6 days left, Carl. It's Impossible Jones, Grin and Gritty. It's a new graphic novel. And he's at $32,000. He's got 719 backers, and he's got 6 days left. So if you guys could either share it, or if you could pledge, even better. He's one of the best guys in the industry, one of the most talented people in the industry. And please, if you guys could support him, I couldn't think of a better, more deserving person to support, and you will not be disappointed whatsoever. Yes, for Impossible Jones, we need a She 25th anniversary commemorative short box. Randy, I don't know how to do that. If you know how to do that, please let us know. You can always let Deb know. And if people would buy it, I'll do it. Maybe we could work that in for our 25th anniversary She Indiegogo in November. That could be a part of it, because we are going to have the omnibus edition, and maybe I might have the artist proof edition, which will be all the original pages of She, the Way, the Warrior #1, which is where? Number 12, 5 and 6, 1. Here's Way, the Warrior #1, and it will be, here's, these pages scanned in with the blue lines and all of you could see it, but we have our original pages here, and these are the original pages. I have all the art from She, Way, the Warrior #1. That'd actually make a nice print, this one. So, that's that. I remember who inked this. That's something I didn't catch. Look at this. So when I look at this, something I just noticed. And I was so busy at the time, I didn't notice it. If you look here, we have, look how I drew the pencils of her back, and that rascally inker, Harvey Mercado Ducasio, made it short, made it thinner. I'm just noticing that. What the devil? Because you can see my pencil lines. If you look, you see the pencil lines. If you could see them close up, let me move my thing over a little bit. Let me see what's some pencil lines. There's some pencil lines here. If you look closely, you can see the actual pencil lines. And see them all back there? See the shading that I did down there? That rascal. Look, you can see him here on her face. He made her backside shorter, thinner. Wait till I see him again. Put him up. Look at that. I guess he felt that he knew better. Oh well. That was the last she-book he ever inked anyway. So that was that. Let me put this away. So this book, I'd love to print this book out on 11 by 17. As it... Come on. And as Debbie calls me a bull in the china shop. That's why I can't have nice things. Oh. So anyway, so I'm going to show you the quick rough of it. Nah, I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to do this. Hi, is Deborah there? Hey, Billy, Sean, I missed what I was tagged for coloring by Josh. What's that? Josh, our brother, Josh? Sean, I don't know what you're talking about. I missed what I was tagged for coloring by Josh. Danny Campbell, my new Facebook friend. How are you, Danny? I'm not sure what you're saying, Sean. An outrage. Yes, Todd James. Outrage. Someone used whiteout on her cleavage, too. Really? I didn't even notice that. Sons of bitches, all of them. Anyway, what are you going to do? You know, I guess back in the day, I wasn't an anybody, and you get artists, and, he was a far more experienced comic creator than me, and I guess he felt that this is what I should do. Let me fix this for him. I love that when inkers would say that they fix something. And whenever I heard that, I would cringe. I fixed that for you. I mean, I work with some really great inkers. I work with Jimmy Palmiotti. I work with Michael Baer, Tom Palmer, of course, on Heroes for Hire. So I had some really great inkers. Then some not so great inkers. And that's that. But Mark McKenna, my buddy's on. He's a great inker. He's a fun guy to work with. We've done some cool covers and stuff like that. But that's one of the things that makes all pencilers cringe when you're working on things. And for those of you out there that don't know, I see some of my high school friends and stuff are out there now that aren't into cartooning or into comics or anything like that. You have a lot of times you would pencil a book. And back in the day, you would have guys like the greats in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s would do these really loose pencils, and they would hire these inkers to come in, and the inkers would then finish it. In the 80s, it started to become like an art form, that you had guys like Mark's done a lot of pages, and they really enhanced the work and made it beautiful, cleaned them up and added shading and shaping and forming and stuff like that. Coming in the mid to late 90s, you had a lot of guys coming in that really never made it as pencilers, so they decided to ink, and then they came in and said, oh, let me fix that for you. And you can see because a lot of them aren't around anymore, and they pissed off a lot of pencilers. So you have to be careful when you hire an inker. Hire someone, a professional. Hire someone good. Hire the guys that have been doing this for 30 years. Or 25 years, because they're the ones that are going to make your art better. And again, guys like Tom Palmer, guys like Mark. Tom Palmer is a god. He still is a god. Joe Sinnott, Joe Sinnott. Those are the guys that made your work better. A lot of time with the independents that I experienced coming in with these guys who, and I didn't know anything about comics. They came in and, they butchered it. Just butchered the stuff. But I digress. Let's get back to work. Mark McKenna is the man. We have a JV and a JP on top of each other. So, hey, there's Mark McKenna. Careful. Now, you're one of the greats, Mark. You're one of the good ones. But you got to admit, there are some guys that'll just butcher people's work. And it's like, oh, what did you do? Especially... Oh, yeah, I noticed Jimmy had a few Oh, did he? Okay, so Jimmy came in issue number 3, and I'm like, Jimmy, I need your help. So, Jimmy came in and started doing it. And then Jimmy inked all of issue number 4, I think. And then Michael Baer came in. Michael Baer made my artwork incredible. Michael Baer really transformed I feel. I don't know if people would have responded to it the way they did. To if it wasn't for guys like Michael Baer and Jimmy, but Michael really really kicked ass. Michael was so busy at the time too, though, and so I had to platoon him and Jimmy, which was great, which was not a bad problem to have from doing the books. And it was cool too because if I wanted a different look or I wanted a special kind of look, I would ask Mike, can you do this page? And with Jimmy's organic brush style page, with Jimmy, can you do this? So it was fun. It was a great time, and it was cool because we could do whatever we want. And that's that. So Mark McKenna is a beast. Mike Bear is a nice guy, and he's an incredible artist. So that's that. So again, I'm coming on, guys, to tell you I'm drawing pearls. What character wears pearls? I don't know. Well, that's what I'm doing right now. And I'll have it if anyone comes to the Garden State Comic Fest this weekend in Morristown, New Jersey. I will be there. Me and Mark McKenna will be there. Joe Jusko will be there. Who else is going to be there? I can't be sure. But I'll be there. And we'll have a good time. They got a great diner over there. And that's my last convention until San Diego Comic-Con, which I am so stoked about. We have so much cool stuff. I got to do the new graphics for San Diego. We have a 10-foot booth with 2 end caps, which is incredibly rare. And ours faces right to the front door. It could quite possibly be the best damn booth in the whole convention area. So we have a 4-foot by 11-foot giant she image, which we're getting a new sock for because that one's ripped. But we're going to use the Overstreet cover for it, which I have right here. So imagine this will be 10 foot high. Where is it? There we go. So we'll have this on one side. This will be 10 feet. This will be our main one. 10 feet by 5 feet. I think it's 5 feet. Maybe it's 4 feet. Might be 4. It's 5 feet. So it's 10 by 5. And then on either sides will be flanked by, this will be by 2 2-footers because we had the 10-footer. So one will be a sliver of this Zombie Sama image. Will be the other one, 10 feet by 2. And then, where is she? All right, here she is. And then, of course, the other one will be the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman to show my mainstream stuff. So these will be the files. The great Mike Renzini, hopefully will come over Friday morning and do that with me, put that together. And Scott, how are you, my brother? Good to see you. I'm looking forward to seeing you, Scott, at San Diego. Maybe we can all meet at Roy's for a drink Tuesday evening. I don't know if John Nee gets in that day. I got to call John. We usually have dinner with John. I know John gets super busy because he's like running Marvel Comics now. But, Debbie and I will be there. And we look forward to seeing you, my brother. So, your booth with a 10-foot sheet and Buzz with a 10-foot Vampirella side by side. I don't know where Buzz is at San Diego. Buzz is definitely at San Diego. That show gets so busy that I never see anyone. Except for unless it's at night. And that's why I love going to the Dead Dog Party on Sunday evening. We take the Crusaders out for dinner. Rick and Crystal and Scott Lamke and Brad Chevaria and Roy Moses, our friends who help us out. We all go to a nice dinner. Then afterwards, I like to go to the Dead Dog Party this year, where everyone goes and decompresses because the Dead Dog Party is really cool. Everyone's there. From you have Bob and Bob. Geez, what the hell's the matter with me? Bob and Gina Chapman of Graffiti Designs throw it every year. And it's a place where we all come to decompress. There's some music. They have food, and we just kind of chill. And I hang out with my pals. That's where I hang out with Bill Sienkiewicz and John Cassaday. And, Jim Lee's there, and Dan DiDio. Frank Miller's always there. Everyone goes, and that's where we all end. Jeff Smith and Robin and Terry Moore. And we just get to just like, oh, man, this was tough. Because the show is just... It's just a beast, and it's just an animal. But it's for every comic fan, you have to experience it once. You really do, because it is just that great of an experience. It's an exhausting one. I know Hall H can get crazy. I don't know how you guys do that, but everyone's there. And it goes back to Jackie Estrada here on Facebook is actually posting photos from San Diego's past from the 70s, from the 80s, and hopefully she'll get in with the 90s when Debbie and I first showed up in 1994 as two babes in the woods, our second comic book convention, and we were like, our eyes were like, what the hell is going on? And we were just slammed. Thank God Brian Polito was there and Fran Polito, and it was like one of their first big shows too. But they just had it going on still even back then. And then of course Jeff Smith and Vijaya Smith took and Robin and Terry, and they kind of all, and James Robinson, they just kind of took us all James Robinson, James Owen. They kind of just said, you guys come with us, come hang out with us. So it was a lot of fun. I was not at HeroesCon in 1994. I was at HeroesCon in 1995. So that's when Buzz and I were there. ScotchCon light. Yeah, it's not going to be that light. I'll tell you, San Diego, Todd, is not going to be that light. We're going to have our Saturday night, which is not a ScotchCon, but that is UzoCon. That's our men's night that I've been doing with my pal Steve Peros and Mike Peros and Chris Caliendo. And Nick Atratis is joining us. It's a men's night that Debbie will either stay in or she'll go out with the gals, and then for almost 20 years now, I'll go out with my buddies, and we go to this Greek restaurant, and we have a great dinner, and then we smoke cigars outside, and we close that place down, and then we'll go to Ghirardelli, which we haven't gone to Ghirardelli lately because we've been staying at the Greek place. But then we all go back to the Marriott, to my hotel, and we sit poolside, and we smoke cigars, and we just talk about everything. And it's a nice, great late night by the end of, before Sunday. And it's a lot of fun. It's an experience. It's something that I think every comic fan should go to. You got to see it. You've got to experience it. It's going to be one for the ages. And this San Diego Comic-Con, I am more excited about than I have been for a con, in all honesty, since 1995, with all the cool San Diego, all the cool exclusive we have. We have the Boudoir edition, which again, if you guys go to San Diego, you got to come up to us. Maybe I'll give a password and say, maybe it'd be a cool password like the Bluebird flies tomorrow or something. And you have to give us the password, and if you get you hand, either it's a card or something, and you give us a password, then we'll reach under the table and we'll give you the book, which will be bagged and boarded and everything. And but we're gonna have like I said, there's only gonna be 100 of those made of the Boudoir edition for those of you who are joining right now. Have you ever considered getting a Twitch account? I have. I wish I can connect all these. I know if I post on Instagram, but Instagram is only done on my phone. Right, and I always leave my phone in the damn car, and look at that. That's the Yankees. There you go, Yanks. Frazier, nice. If you have your I can only do like Instagram with the phone, because when I do Instagram, that connects to Facebook and Twitter. But I usually just do it from my computer. But I will definitely look into Twitch, especially for the new Kickstarter that will start, because I have to be a social media beast when it comes to that stuff, and I will, and you guys will be sick of me. I got to shoot the video next month. I'm gonna employ my pal Niall Scala to help us with that. He edited our last one. Should be pretty easy. Have an idea that will show all the sheet covers, all like from the very first one, all the 100 or so sheet covers, maybe more than that with our crossovers and stuff. It's got probably 200 issues, maybe more, 200 issues of She out there. So we just have it all flip, and then bam, it hits with the Return of the Warrior cover. And so we have that. And I'm excited. I wrote it out on the board. I'm working on the script right now for Return of the Warrior. We'll have like I said, we'll have the Ashcan done in a few weeks. And we'll get all that stuff out to you guys in July. Pumped. Really pumped. It's so funny because once you get into the Kickstarter stuff and you want to get doing that, I get mainstream stuff. It's amazing that once I announce She, and this is all a testament to you guys, and thank you. Once I announce, that I'm doing She and just a response, I'm getting asked to do covers or draw pages in books from everyone now, from all the big ones. And, I can do the covers because that's a lot of fun, but I'm not sure how much mainstream stuff I can do because I've got a 3-year plan with She. So I don't know if you'll see me. I like working with Jimmy I like working with Frank Thierry. I like doing the fun, maybe even the smaller special issues, Halloween issues, Christmas issues. I love doing stories like that. And if DC or Marvel are doing anything like that, I'd love to throw my hat in the ring for an 8-page story or so for that. But aside from that, unless I can write the series, it's going to be tough. And plus, we've got a lot of big plans with Dynamite. I want to talk to them about one of my creator-owned, which Debbie says is probably the best, my best idea ever. Something I came up with last year, and we'll see. We'll see. But that's like an epic series. So I pitched it to Dark Horse last year. Mike Richardson really seemed to love it. And then, how busy things get. So I'll see him again in San Diego. I'll see our film producer, Mimi Gitlin, in San Diego. So let's see what goes on with that. And who knows? It's going to be a lot of fun. So let's see. Okay, never answers. I'm sorry. Ask it again. I'll wait right here. I'm sorry, Patrick. You guys, the names go by so fast. Let me see. Let me go to my YouTube channel on my TV because I only have my laptop here. I don't have my monitors. I have my monitor set up where I write at the writing table. So this is the Blevins Media Center, which is mobile, and it's going to be like that. Did you say ash can? Yes. The ash can will be put together. And I stamped it, and I was testing it today. So I'll say a little Crusade Fine Arts. Crusade Fine Arts ass can. See it? Ass can. I'd love to do Sergeant Rock again. I've got a great Sergeant Rock story. Hopefully I'll see Dan DiDio again, and when I do, I'm going to really push him. I'm like, Dan, we got to do this story. And I came up with a better story than The Lost Battalion, actually, which I think would make a really interesting and thought-provoking comic book. So we'll see. I know how it is. You're talking about your fine. I was talking about your phone. Okay, what about my phone, Patrick? All right, let me go back and see. We're here on Facebook to watch you doing some artwork, but not official, like a pending commission. Yes, I will be doing that. I have commissions to do, so I will be throwing commissions out. I will be throwing sheet covers out. That's the stuff that I can do. But when it comes to the mainstream stuff, I really can't post the covers until the publishers actually announce them. I just can't do that. But I will do it with my sheet stuff. I have to do a new, for Return of the Warrior, there's a new cover for that. Let me go to my page so I can read see the YouTube channel. I have it on my TV, so I'm looking on I have a TV right in front of my art table. And, let's see. There we go, Multistreaming. It just says Multistream, but I'm going to watch me. Kind of creepy, right? Sketch, yes. I will start doing that. I have some sketches to do. For my friend Anthony. I have a sketch to do for my friend Fred Brana, so hopefully Fred can make it to the Garden State Comic Fest. I will be doing a live stream of those sketches, though. That'll be tomorrow. Is today Wednesday? Yeah, tomorrow and Friday I'll be doing those sketches. And then we've got a graduation party. I've got to pack for the show. I've got to get the pool set up. Man, I've been traveling. I got so much crap to do. It's not even funny. So, yes, I will be doing that with my commissions. I will be doing it with my covers. Again, I have one more cover to do for the Return of the Warrior. The Boudoir edition, the She Boudoir edition, is being colored right now. We'll have that on Monday. I will then send that as soon as it's done. It's going to go right to Anthony Delaney at Comic Express Printing. They're going to print up 2 artist proofs for us, for me to see. A metal edition and a regular edition. I'm going to have those artist proofs sent directly to me, and we'll do a live sale. I'm looking at the Thursday before San Diego, which would make us, if I go to the calendar, June. Let's go to San Diego. Okay. It looks like San Diego's the 15th. Oh my God. It looks like if we can get it done in time on June 11th or 12th, that's when I want to do the live feed. I want those preview books. So hopefully I can get them immediately. Because I got to get that book for the week. Oh my God! So Monday is July 1st. That book's got to get printed. Those books have got to get printed and done in a week. Time for Billy to call a favor into his pal Anthony Delaney. But we will be doing a live sale. I'll have the books. Hopefully we'll get a FedEx overnight. We'll get the 2 editions. So I'll show you. Just because there's only 100 of the books made, they'll all be numbered. They'll all be signed. And everyone keeps asking me about doing maybe 10 metal editions or something. So if I do that, boom, we'll add those 2 for you guys. And I figure, I don't know, maybe we'll put 30 on the website. We'll do a live sale for 30, and if they're sold, they'll sold, or I'll just go on for 10, 15 minutes, and then I'll leave it. And if you guys buy them, you guys buy them. So that'll be that. But I'll let you guys know when that is for sure. And some clothing, getting a J.C. Leyendecker thing going. Can't wait for my tier award for the kicks. Dutch, thank you. Oh, you got a sketch, Dutch? Okay, cool. The sketch covers, again, they go to the printer next week as well. We'll have those before San Diego. John Broly and I will live stream and illustrate those, and we'll get those bad boys out for you. We appreciate you guys waiting, but our goal is to get this thing out 4 months after the campaign ends. Just because we've never done this before. We didn't know what we were doing. I'm glad I didn't do it with She if we had 2,000 backers or so, or 2,500 backers, because, oh man. But it's all good. So that's where we're at with it. Let's see. 17th is preview night. Yes, thank you, Lynn. So the 17th is preview night. That is when Brian Polito will be, and Brian and I will be doing at preview night, which starts at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Pacific time. We will be launching a limited edition of our special book together. We'll do a live stream from San Diego, and that will be done on that day. For the She book, if I don't get it by Friday, we'll do the She on Monday before San Diego. Then we'll do the as soon as I get those She books, the test books, or even the regular books. If there isn't time to do a proof, there's always time for a proof. We'll do it live. I'll let you guys know. Regardless, I'll let you guys know all about the live book, the live stream, and you guys who cannot make it to San Diego, I promise you'll get a chance to get the book. Again, there's only 100 of them made, and San Diego, for those of you who don't know, is where all the big collectors come, and it gets crazy. We did pins last year, just our little She pins and our Crusade, our Crusade Tucci Trooper print pins and our Zombie Summon, and they sold out like Thursday morning. Thursday afternoon they sold out, not Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon. So, let's see. You never did my sketch cover for Mighty Moose. Yes, I did. I did a Mighty Moose. I did the cover for Mighty Moose. Do I owe you a sketch cover, Josh, for Mighty Moose? I did a cover for you. Was I supposed to do something else for Mighty Moose? You never did my sketch cover for Mighty Moose. Did you get a She sketch cover and it's supposed to be Mighty Moose? You type it in, please, or send me a message. Josh, I have no idea what you're talking about, and forgive me for that. And you could chastise me and you could admonish me in front of everyone. All right, now I'm drawing a leg, so I got to be careful with this. You know what? I'm going to go with this because this is how it's going to be lying. I'm going to get a new pencil with Josh with the Prismacolor. Thank you, Warner family, for that. Lemonade, that cool, refreshing drink. Lemonade. All right, this is my pencil. We're going to sharpen it. Okay, let's do that. I know I just sharpened one, a big one, but I'm not going to take a chance with the legs because it is a gal, and we're showing her legs. And it's got to be perfect because she is adorable and perfect. Okay, this one looks good. So, that'll be sharper. Do her legs. She's wearing a beautiful dress. She's very happy. And her husband came home with flowers. Whatever could that be? Sorry, guys, I gotta be quiet because I gotta do this. My fingers are dirty. Oh well. All right. Erase that. Did it. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get going. Everyone, thank you very much. Again, if you guys are interested in the Boudoir Edition, we will be doing a live sale for the Boudoir Edition. You guys, all your levels are, all your pledges, all the pledge levels for Zombie Summer will be going out in July. The book is, let's see. The only thing we have to finish is the She ash can, and the reason for that is because I've changed something cool in the story element. I actually made it really cool. Me pulling my pants. I'm losing weight, so my shorts keep falling down. All right, Jesse James. Yes, brother, I will see you, and I hope to spend some time with you, Jesse. I know you come and go, and you're always in a rush, but please, let's see if we could spend some quality time together this year. Maybe we can go do some dinner. Do I have an update on Miss Fury? Dynamite will be making a huge announcement on Miss Fury in the next few weeks. I'm not the publisher of that, so we'll leave that up to them. So, okay, guys, I'm going to go. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming on live with me, joining me for this. I don't know how long we've been on, hour or so, or half hour, or 40 minutes. You guys are wonderful. You guys are rock. Peace, love, comics. If you guys can go to my YouTube channel, which is Billy Tucci, please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Zaid, my friend, I will check out your review. Hopefully it's a good one. For She the Way the Warrior #3. If you have a link to your page, Zaid, please throw it out there so people can look at your YouTube channel. And I got to finish this cover tonight before we have Carl Kessel on tonight to talk about Impossible Jones. His great Kickstarter. He's got 6 days left. Go to our YouTube channel, crowdfundingcomics.com. That's the only way you could watch it. Smash the like button, hit subscribe and a little bell. And Niall Scala and I will see you later on today with Carl Kessel. So thank you all. I'm hungry. It's 6 o'clock. I got to eat something. And tally-ho. Bye-bye.